Hello. All right, hey everybody. I am Liz and I make DIY paint kits and teach virtual paint classes for all ages. Today I want to show you how to paint this little wooden rocket. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I haven't even decided what color, so I did it once already, and I did it in like red and kind of a silver, but really it's gray. I want to try it again on the other side to kind of show you how to do it. And let's see. I'm thinking for this side, I'm gonna make it blue. I think blue would be a good one. All right, so I get some blue. I get some white. So yeah, again, I was just inspired to pop on and show y'all how to paint this rocket. I'm gonna need some black. And then let's see, blue, white, black. I think that's it. Let me double check. Yeah, because I did this one red, white, black. Okay, so I'm gonna do blue. Blue, white, black. Got my brushes and stuff. All right, so first, let's see. I keep forgetting what parts is gonna be what colors, y'all. Okay. So first, I'm gonna just map out where my colors are gonna go. And this is just a nice, fun project for all ages. Everybody could do this. Ooh, that's a little too dark. I'll fix it though. Okay. See, I've been messing around a lot lately with painting on wood. It's been a lot of fun. I mean, I have a history of painting on wood because I used to do a lot of Greek paddles and plaques. But finding these cutouts has been really cool because you can kind of make it your own. Okay, so I'm gonna be, it's kind of, it looks dark. It looks navy right now, but don't worry, I'm gonna lighten it up. So yeah, first I'm just gonna paint some blue. So yeah, finding these different cutouts has been a lot of fun and you can get really creative with it. Don't worry, I'm still doing canvas kits too. But this is for people who want to try something different. You know, sometimes you get tired of canvas, or sometimes you just want a different shape. So these would be like a cool family activity. Like give everybody a rocket and then see who comes up with what. I think this is also something cool for a birthday party. So I'm actually excited to get out into the world at some point and do paint parties again. And I would love to do them with these cutouts. Okay. All right, so yeah, comment below if you think this is a cool idea. If you think this will make a good like party painting, or if you think you would have fun with this as a paint kit. All right, so I'm just painting it dark first. All right, and if you got any questions too while you're here, just feel free to type it in the chat and I will be sure to answer. Yes, this wood is really nice. It's not super porous, so the paint spreads really nicely. I didn't even prime it or put a sealer on it. And so it takes the paint really well. And then once it dries, I'll probably, I will seal it because I don't want the paint to rub off or fade or anything or get dusty. So once it's dry, I will put sealer on it. Okay, I'm going outside the lines a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna make it work. I hope you all are having a really good Friday. As you come in, feel free to say hey and tell me where you're joining from. Okay, I think I did all the parts I want to be blue. And this I'm going to lighten up just a little bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for that to dry and then go back to it. Okay, so then after that, I'm gonna paint these other parts. Yes, I know my circle is a little wonky. I just freehanded that real quick, but don't worry. If you get this as a kit, I will make sure that yours is a nice circle. Okay, so now I'm going to paint these other parts gray. I'm just put like a dark gray first. Okay. And I'm using pretty much the same brush size for all of this, but feel free to switch up your brushes and use, you can use a larger one for some parts, or even if you want to use a smaller one, you could do that too. But I just get so used to just using the same brush. I think because I don't really feel like switching sometimes. I get in the flow of painting. So I just stick to the same brush. But yeah, feel free to switch it up. Okay. Go around. And if somebody gave me an idea too to add like a little alien in the window, I think that's a really cute idea too. I don't know if I'll do it for this one, but in another one I might add some cute little silly stuff to it. All right, let me get some more gray. I never mix up enough gray up front like I should. Okay. And then bring that around. I'm just trying to cover up all the wood that's showing. And you don't have to put like globs of paint on it right away, because with acrylics, you're working in layers. So you can always go over in another layer. You just don't want to have globs of paint at first because it takes a really long time to dry. And then when you try to like blend or anything, it might like move around a lot because it's not dry in different parts of it. So just work in layers. I'm just using a thin coat at first. And I'm just filling up all the wood spots. You might see that I'm going over some lines, or some parts are different shades of gray, and that is okay. That can be touched up later. I'm just getting that base coat down. It does not have to be pretty right away. Okay, and then now let me do that inside part with gray. Wait, did I mean to do that? I didn't mean to do that in gray. That's okay. I'm gonna do it anyway. But I think I'm gonna make this light blue later. Okay, let's see how that's looking. See, it's good to like take a step back and look at this. And so I'm just seeing it on my screen. That way I don't have to like step back and look at it from a distance. Yeah, I can't wait to see what people do with this, especially little kids. Kids are so creative and they come up with so many different things to add. You could even do like, they might add like buttons and stuff to it. Like, how buttons on a rocket ship are different knobs and stuff. So that would be really cool. Okay, got that inside part. Now I'm gonna do these parts in gray too. Let me know what color y'all would paint this in. Like, first looking at it, what color do you think would be cool to paint one of these rockets? All right, so gray. And again, it's different color grades, and that's okay. We're gonna fix that later. This is just that first coat to get the foundation color in there. Okay. It's gonna look plain right away. And then after that, we're gonna bring it to life. So again, let me know what color you think this will look cool in, because I may do another one. This is a lot of fun to paint. Because for those of you just coming in, I painted this in red before. So now I'm doing a different color. And if you're interested in this as a paint kit, just drop a comment and say interested, and then I'll send you the link on where you can find these. Yeah, drop a comment saying interested, and I'll send you the link to check out the paint kits. Okay, so then we got the gray. Now, I'm gonna go back to the blue and start to like bring it to life, like I always say, adding some details. So let's see. So again, if you just popped in, this was, careful not to like smear it. So I painted this side first red. And then, I mean, I was gonna leave it plain, but then I was like, I want to paint this again. So instead of painting another one, I was like, I'll just flip it over and paint the other side different. So this time I'm doing blue. So I'm gonna do the same technique, but just different color. All right, so we have that part done. Now let's go back into this blue. So this time I'm gonna take, let me double check again to see how I get the back. Yeah, if I drop this, okay. All right, I see what I want to do. All right, because I want this side a little bit lighter than that side. So first I'm just go over it with this blue, and I'm using, I think it's one of my like student grade paints. So it's not like named one of my professional grade paints, but I think it's just like primary. It's not primary blue though. It looks darker than primary. So in other color terms, this looks like it would be like a phthalo blue, kind of close to ultramarine. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so we got that. Now I'm gonna go over this one because again, we work in layers, and we are thickening it up, making the color more bold. And then, yeah, let me know what's another color you think would be cool to paint the rocket, because I might possibly do another one. I have a lot of fun doing these. And then yesterday I also painted a like wooden window with like flowers and stuff. That was also a lot of fun. It came out pretty. So that's also on my page. I did a time lapse of that. I didn't paint it live, but you can see the time lapse of how I painted that one. And then I also have that in my shop as a kit too. So yeah, if you like this kit, you think it'd be cool, just type interested in the chat and I'll be sure to send you a link. Okay, so you got that part. Same thing, just basic blue. And then I'm gonna go over this. And again, this, I love these because you could just do so much with it. And like, I love to see when people do my paint parties, to see like how different they can come out. In my kids' classes, they love that. Adults are usually like, I don't know, I kind of want to stick to the plan, which I was the same way. Before I was teaching paint parties and I was going to them, I was very much a perfectionist and I always wanted mine to look just like the teachers. And like, you know, it made it stressful. Like, it was fun because I like to paint, but at the same time, it's like, it wasn't as fun as it could be because I was stressing over, you know, a paint party painting. Like, I was supposed to just be chilling. But now I'm much more loose. And so I'm always encouraging people to like just do stuff and try stuff out and, you know, put their own twist on things. So my kids' classes love to do that. They were like, can I use this color? Can I do that? Can I change this? I'm like, yes, you do not have to ask permission. You are welcome to change whatever part of your art you want to. And like, they kind of compete to see who can get the craziest. Okay, got that blue done. Now, let's see. Let's get back into this gray. So I'm going to do another layer of gray, or another coat. And then, let's see, I need a little more black paint. Let's get this gray. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep working on this blue while I have it a little bit wet. Because I want one side of it a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna use this to lighten up some blue. And let's see, this is probably too, ooh, it's perfect. Okay, I thought it was gonna be too bright for what I wanted because a lot of times I just test stuff out by putting it on what I'm painting. And that's not always the best thing to do, especially if you're just starting to paint, but I do it all the time because I'm just like, oh, well, I'll see it once I put it down. And then if I don't like it, I can change it. I think that's the effect I want. Let me double check my other side. It's a little different, but I like it. Okay. So I'm going to do some light blue. So yeah, I'm just brushing light blue on top of the dark blue. And this is why it's still kind of wet, so that, it blends into it nicely. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. I'm going to take some more of that light blue. Okay. And then, oh wait, I almost forgot about this. I'm going to do some here. Let me dab a little bit of that off. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait to do paint parties with these. Y'all think I should do virtual paint parties with these, like on Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch and stuff? Because I have a free one coming up next week, but it's a canvas painting. But I think this might be cool to do too. Okay. Then, let's see. I'm going to brush this over. That's too much light blue. I'm going to change that, I think. Maybe. Okay. Okay, let me bring it over some more and see how I feel about it. So I'm just brushing in light blue. Okay. All right, for those of you just popping in, I hope you're not like, oh my gosh, she's teaching a painting, she didn't tell us. I was randomly inspired. And I was like, you know what? Let me come on here and do this because some people might have a rocket and want to see how to paint it. So no, this is not a planned class or anything. Just like a quick demo, show and tell. Okay, do I like that? I think so. We'll see. If I don't like it, I'll change it. Okay, I like that. All right, and then I'm gonna do a little bit more on this side. Some more light blue. I love this blue. It's so pretty. Okay, got that. Then let's see. I'll make this at the top a little bit lighter. I feel like it's not light enough. Let's see. Excuse me. All right. Okay. Then let's get back into the center. I'm going to make that light blue because I didn't really mean to make that gray. I meant to make a light blue in the first place. So make this really light blue. Then I'm checking the clock because I actually have a art club later today. So to make sure that I'm not cutting too close. All right, so then I'll paint this light blue over it. It's going to be like our little window. Okay. I might have to do another coat, and that's cool. Just so that's gray underneath it. Okay. Oh, that's bright. Okay. All right, so we got our blue window. Leave that alone, let that dry. Let's get back into this gray. So first we're gonna do like we did the blue. We like added some light parts up there. Now I'm gonna add some light gray on the sides to make that look nice and shiny. Okay. Let's see. And I still need to think of what other color I might paint this in because I told you I might paint this again. I've done red, I've done blue. Let me know what other color y'all think would be cool. I might do purple. Actually, I like purple. Purple would be good. Okay. So light blue, light gray. I'm gonna add a little more white to that. Let's see. I don't know if this is as light as I want, but we're about to find out. Yes, it is. Okay. So then we're just gonna streak that back and forth. That might be way lighter than I wanted. Let me put a little bit more black in there. Tone it down some. Okay, I'm brushing in. Oops. That's okay, I'm gonna touch that up. All right, so we got this in there. I'm actually go all around this because I want the light part to kind of come around more. Okay. All right. Okay, so then let's bring this some more up top. And again, if y'all have questions while I'm going, let me know. Remember, this is not a class. This is just me popping on. I keep going outside all these lines, y'all. This is me popping on, showing y'all just a quick demo of how to paint this rocket. Okay. Again, I'm gonna fix that later. I told y'all I'm always like messing up little spots. And it's okay. It happens. We fix it. Fix it as we go. All right, so then let's bring out, because I'm playing around, y'all. Let me get this. Put a little bit more light gray. Because I like mine to be just like more, what's the word I want to think of? I guess high contrast. I always like to do stuff high contrast. So like bright highlights and dark shadows. That's my thing. Okay, and I am not looking at a reference image, by the way. So this is me just going off of kind of how I feel, because the first time I did this, it was the same way. Okay, so then for the bottom, I need to go over this gray again because I only did one coat. And it looks kind of thin. You may not be able to tell from that distance, but up close it's kind of thin. So what I'm going to do is go over that again with that medium gray. And then while it's wet, see if that's what I want. Nope, too light. Then while it's wet, we'll add the highlights in. Let's see how it's looking. I'll make that a little bit darker. Okay. There we go. And then I'm gonna let that sit for a second. Go ahead and brush this gray in. Okay. Get some gray. All right, and then after I finish this side, I'm gonna go back to this one over here and add the highlight. Okay, got that. Now, same brush, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of white. And then, let's see, how do I want the shape to go? Let me double check my other side, y'all. Okay. All right, so I see what I want now. All right, so then I'll just take some white, brush along the edge, and it's blending nicely since it's still wet. And again, this is acrylic paint. All right, same thing on the other side. Brush that in along the edge, blend it towards the center. And then I'm gonna do a bright white at the edge too. Let me smooth that out because that is chunky. Okay, that, and then I'm gonna throw a little bit over here. When I first did this, I took much more time because I didn't have a plan. I just kind of was going with the flow. And I changed things a couple of times. But yeah, I worked on a lot longer. But this time, I know the idea of what I'm trying to do. So it should not take me as long. Okay, I'm going to go over that in a minute and make that a little bit brighter too. Let me dab some of that off. Pick up some more white. And then go over. So yeah, let me know in the comments what y'all think of this. I think this is a nice all ages project, but let me know what you think. You think if this is cool for all ages? You think it's just for kids? Let me know. All right, let's leave that there. Okay, then let's see. I want to do a little highlight here. Brushing some white. I'm trying so hard not to get too carried away, because otherwise I will be doing this forever. Okay. And then let's see. Double check my other side. Okay. I always forget the bottom. Let me get another coat of paint down there. And then lighten that side up. And I'll go back to that. Okay. So then I'm going to add some highlights on the blue. Then we'll get into some shadows. And then we're going to be good. Highlight, highlight. Put a little white here. Okay. And then I was going to go over the blue in the window again, but I don't necessarily have to. I'm just add because I want some streaks in there. I'm just going to spread it out back and forth to give us a window look. Okay. Now shadows. All right, so that blue over there, or do I want to? Okay, I don't even need to do the whole blue thing yet. I'm just take some black. And then me and the same brush. Again, feel free to switch up brushes, but I just get used to using the same brush. Okay. I'm going to add some streaks of black across this side. And then trace that there. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Then I'm going to do a little bit over here. Yeah, I'm like so much less fearless now when I paint. I used to just be so particular and have to plan every little step. I don't know if I like that, but it's nice to get more loose in it. And just to know that if I don't like it, I can change it. No big deal. I'm going to fix that in a little bit. All right. So then I'm going to put some black here. Separate. Then let's see. Next to that. And next to that. A little bit down there. Separate that. Let's see. Let me double check. So this was my first side, the red. I'm seeing what I want to add for the blue. Okay. So then put a little bit there. A little bit there. Okay. And some more shadow lines in there. I think I'm going to pull this across just a little bit more. Let me go back into that with a little bit of gray. That's coming off too harsh for me. So let me fix that up. Let me bring this around. because I don't like it stopping right there at the edge of it. It's too noticeable. So let's bring this around. And then bring this over. That's better. Okay. Then I'm going to take a thin brush and outline that circle. Again, I know it's a little crooked, but we're going to work with it. So I'm going to take my thin brush with some black paint. You can also do this with a Sharpie once the paint is dry, especially if you don't have like a steady hand. This can be tricky. I don't really have a steady hand, but I'm gonna try my best. Trace it around and just take your time. And I just kind of turn it as I go, and that makes it easier for me to get a good line around it. Okay, do I want the whole thing? Yes, I do. Okay. I want the whole thing traced. And just keep your brush wet as you go through it, because as the paint, dries up a little bit, it makes it hard to spread the line. So just keep wetting your brush as you go. And again, I'm just turning this to make it easier to go around. Okay. And then don't forget the outside. Okay, this outside ain't looking all that so far, but it's gonna have to work. My little squiggly line. All right. Sorry if y'all hate this sound of this thing scraping. Okay. There we go. I'm just about done, y'all. I'm gonna look at it one more time for any final touches I think I need, but I'm just about done. Let's see, got that. I think I'll just add some more like hard lines. So I'll put some more black over here, just along the edge of it. And then over here, let's see. I'm gonna make this line a little bit darker, more bold. And then go over this one. Okay. And just darken up these other lines too. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to add more of a gray next to these lines too. So before I forget again, let me get some gray. I'm gonna do a dark gray. See, is that dark? Yep. Make sure that's dark enough and go right next to that area. And then same thing on this other side. A little more dark gray. Okay, got that. All right, and then I'm almost done. So y'all let me know what y'all think of this. Give me a yay or a nay. And if you're interested in a paint kit, just comment interested and I will send you a link. Let's see. Okay, more bold white lines. And then I'm pretty much done. So let's see. Do one here. So this is really going to bring out the look of shine. And then, let's see. A little bit there. And then bright brighten this up. Okay. Then, oh yeah, let me get some more in the middle. And I think I'm gonna call it done. Let me double check. Oh wait, no, down here too. Okay. So let's see. We got our red side. And then let's see, what marks did I get? And then over here, we got our blue. But I'm just add a little bit more there. And I think I'm done, y'all. I think I'm gonna call it done. If you watch me before, you know I'm always saying I tend to do the most. But in a second, I am really gonna call this done. But yeah, feel free to get loose and jazz it up, add some extra stuff to it. You'd even add more colors to it. I don't want to do too much, so I'm trying to think about what I want to do, but just not too much. You can add some glitter, some sparkles, some oh, this will be cool too if you paint it with some metallic colors. I don't include metallics in the kit, but that would be cool if you paint it with metallics. Okay, so that is it. Let me know what y'all think. And again, if you are interested in the kit, just type interested and I'll post the link. And that is it for today. So we just painted a little rocket before I had my red side. And then now we've got, I'm trying to touch it carefully so I don't smear the paint because it's still not 100% dry. And now I got the blue side. So yes, I think this is a lot of fun for like a family activity, a birthday party. I love it. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed this. That is it for today. Let me know, what y'all think, and I will see y'all next time for the next video. Have a happy Friday and take care. I will see y'all next time.